and then I can perform some original songs for you. Now, this is not working. I wonder why. Okay, that's not working. Well, let's just arrange the windows. Oh, one more thing. One more little detail. Okay, that worked. Okay, now we're just going to arrange the windows so I can see all the windows that I need to see. And then we'll be all set. All right, one more window to arrange. And there we go. We're now live. Joe and Anna. So those just joining, I'm just getting started. We had some little technical difficulties, believe it or not. I know, hard to believe I could have technical difficulties. But those difficulties have now been resolved, and we're 15 minutes later than anticipated. But we're live and ready to go. And thank you, Hart, for liking the live. And I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I'm going to perform some original songs for you tonight. I don't even know which one I'm going to start with tonight. What song should I start with? Maybe I'll start with the same one I started with last time. You know, I usually don't like to do that, but why not? Why not just start with the same song I started with last time? That's usually a boring thing to do, but I haven't been playing the song that much lately, so I'm going to just do it. Thank you for liking the live. Okay, here we go. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I really hate who I became. Still you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. My heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. Could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven, but even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. Why does Dana keep coming to my live just to say bye? I don't get it, Dana. Well, you like the live. That's good. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Nugget. Thank you so much. So those just joining, I'm Seth. I am a songwriter. I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. And I am sharing original songs with you. So if you like these songs, I wrote them. And if you don't like them, well, I still wrote them, but I hope you do like them. Okay, what should we do next? Maybe we should do a mental health song. You know, I have a bunch of songs that are in the category. I actually have my songs. If you go to my website, you'll see my songs categorized. And I have like relationship songs. Of course, there are a lot of those. So I have them broken up into like the sweet love songs, I call them, and the troubled love songs. I can't say sad because that sad is, you know, just one of many possible, you know, problems with the relationship. So then I have mental health songs. I have political and message songs, fun songs, and then I call life songs. And you can go download my music, by the way, or stream it on my website, SethHilaryJackson.com. You don't even have to remember that because there's a link in my bio that takes you to all my links. Hey, Zoe, how are you? But I'm going to do this mental health song because I like it, and I hope you will too. I'm the life of the party, or I'm a loner. I'm an alpha go-getter, or a pushover. I'm a mover and a shaker, or a loser and a faker. It's too much up and down. It's time to find some level ground. I need a little balance, a little middle of the road. A little easy does it, a little steady as she goes. If it's full speed ahead, or lying in bed, or right in between the two extremes, the challenge is balance. Let me stop for a minute and breathe deeply. Sort out the facts from all the feelings. It's no major intervention. The key is staying centered all through the ups and downs. Eyes out for that level ground. I need a little balance, a little middle of the road. A little easy does it, a little steady as she goes. If it's full speed ahead, or lying in bed, or right in between the two extremes, the challenge is balance. It's not about going for greatness. It's not about giving up. It's knowing when good enough's enough. I need a little balance, a little middle of the road. A little easy does it, a little steady as she goes. If it's full speed ahead, or lying in bed, or right in between the two extremes, the challenge is balance. Oh, the challenge is balance. Hey, did I write this? Yes, I wrote that. I'm a songwriter. All the songs I'm doing tonight are songs that I wrote, with the one exception, is that sometimes I can be tucked into doing a Grateful Dead song because I'm a big Deadhead. And Zoe, you know, that's the point of these songs. Hopefully I'm not, you know, I go through things like this, and so I write about them, hoping that, you know, other people who go through similar things will, you know, feel heard and supported and validated. So. I don't know, if I were going on somebody's live to troll them and say mean things, I might, well, I'm not going to say what I would do, but I might go see a therapist is what I would probably do. So let's see. So I'm going to do another. Well, this song falls both into the mental health category and the life category. I really like this song, and I hope you do too. It's an anthem of self-acceptance. And if you're enjoying my live, I should say, don't forget to like, share, follow, or subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. It's called one or the other. And please feel free to support me. And I have a live goal on at least one of the platforms. All right, thank you so much. Oh no, I'm not talking about you. There was somebody else flaming. I really appreciate you. So this is an anthem of self-acceptance, and thank you, Jackie, for the follow. And I hope you like this. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, and pick myself back up and move along. And thank you, it's love for the follow. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. So flaming, yes, as a matter of fact, my songs, you can actually stream them, or you can also download them from my website, Seth Hilary Jackson. Plus, they're on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, etc. And actually, there's a link in my, should be a link in my profile. Depending on where you're watching from, it'll either say Linktree or it'll say website, but it actually takes you to my website and all my other, well, not all my other. I actually cut down the number of links there. It used to go to everything, and then somebody suggested, maybe you don't have so many links because it's overwhelming. There's too many choices. So I cut it down to the main platforms. There's my website, there's Spotify, there's my major video platform, and then there's a support me link too, which I encourage. And thank you so much for Destiny. How are you, Destiny? How are you doing? It's so good to see you on my live. Are you still there? Destiny is responsible for one of the most memorable moments of my life. Right, Destiny, you're still there. And Angie, thank you for liking the live. And DNM, thank you for liking the live. I don't know if Destiny is still there. But because of Destiny and I both, because of Destiny, we both of us, received a presidential invitation to the White House. Because when Destiny was just 16 years old, I wrote this song. It was a true story about this war hero who gave his life in Iraq to save his friends. I read about it in the newspaper. And there's a letter to the editor, and I kind of turned that into a song. And I was in Los Angeles, and Destiny was in Florida. And the song found her way to Destiny through this studio I used to use in Nashville to record my demos. And the studio was, in touch with this vocal coach in Florida who was looking for songs. So the studio, this guy was always very complimentary to me. But these studio guys, they're complimentary to all their writers because they want them to come back. But apparently he really meant it with me because she asked him for some songs and he sent her some of mine. And then I sent her this song I wrote about the soldier, and Destiny recorded it when she was 16. And then she got it to the family of the soldier, which I had previously tried to do, but had failed to do. And we got a write-up in the Pittsburgh Tribune. It was on the front page. My picture was on the front page of the Pittsburgh Tribune. And they interviewed me, and they interviewed Destiny. And then we both got a presidential invitation to the White House because they decided they awarded the soldier a Medal of Honor. And so we got an invitation, and then Destiny performed the song. After the Medal of Honor ceremony, there was a U.S. Army reception, and Destiny performed my song there. And it was totally awesome. We got to meet the family of the soldier. Yes, really, this is for real. I still have a copy of this Pittsburgh Tribune article. I think I might have even scanned it onto my computer. I should probably post it somewhere. Only it's like too big to post on on a screen. It was a newspaper, so it was like a column, and then it was continued on another page. But it's true. And the weird thing was that that happened. I had two kids at home who were 6 years old, and that weekend happened to be the one weekend where my wife was going on a business trip, and it's like I couldn't go to this once in a lifetime opportunity. I had to stay home with my kids. We didn't have anybody to take care of my kids for this weekend, and my wife couldn't cancel her business trip. So I called my contact at the White House and explained the situation, and she was able to arrange for my kids to also get a presidential invitation to the White House. So I was able to bring my kids to this thing when they were 6 years old. So, well, that's okay. Keep practicing, So anyway, I could do that song. I think I actually, I don't know if I should do that song. I haven't really practiced it. I did get the chords down to that song. I have them, I think. Should I do that song? By the way, for those on the platform where you see the live goal, I have a brand new song that I've never performed. And if we meet the live goal tonight, if we achieve the live goal, I will play that song for you. So if you want to support my live goal and support me that way, you get to be the first to ever hear this brand new song. And if you support me on the other platforms, I will also oblige by playing this brand new song that nobody's ever heard. I did post a clip of it on somewhere. I guess I posted a clip of it on everywhere, on all my video platforms. And Hannah, thank you for liking the live. Daisy Lover, thank you for liking live. And Allison, thank you and Daisy, thank you for the follow. Boy, I'm behind in my messages because I'm telling this story. So, should I try this song? I don't know. I hate to mess it up. Another Sunday paper, another list comes. I don't know it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to play it. But I will play another message song that has to do with wars. I will play a message song because I haven't played any of those songs today. I may play a couple of message songs because these songs are important to me. But this song was written by request. And thank you, Whitney, for liking the live. So this was written by request, and I actually there was an article written about this song in Country Music International. So here it goes. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I could touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. Shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. Ain't Friday? The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Thank you, Ari, for liking the live. And Whitney, thank you. Thank you so much. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, and hit the follow or subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on. And if you're on the platform where I have a live goal, please consider supporting me. And as a bonus, I have a brand new song that I have never performed. And if we achieve the live goal, I will perform it for you. I will debut the song for you. Live, thank you for liking the live. And on the platforms that don't have a live goal, if you choose the support me link and I see a notification that this has happened, then I will also perform the song for you. Doodle, hey! What am I on? You mean where the live goal is? The live goal is on. Oh, thank you, Abby, for the roses. I appreciate you so much. And the live goal is on the platform whose name sounds like a clock. And thank you, Abby, for the follow. I really do appreciate you so much. Okay, so there was one troll so far tonight. He didn't last long. I trolled him back. Okay, so what should we do? What should we do next? I hope I'm going to make it. So, you know what? I said I was going to do another message song. So I'm going to do another message song. I haven't done this one lately. It's a recent single. I have written a whole bunch of political kind of message songs on the same subject. And the thing is, it's basically on how divided our country is. Why can't I find this song? Oh, I see, because it's under a different category. So it's and the reason our country is divided so much, I really think, is because, one of the parties especially is doing everything they can to make people hate each other, but it's also the media. They have there's media that are designed to basically make people hate each other, and it's kind of, there's sort of some of that on both sides, and there's almost like, we've all heard alternative facts, so they're like, we can't even agree, and this is part of the strategy, like authoritarians. One of the things they do is they kind of try to distort reality so nobody even knows what's true. But so there are like alternative facts, and people believe opposite things, but everybody's absolutely sure they're right. So I wrote a song about that. I think that's a big problem. And thank you. Oh, Maddie, how are you? So anyway, here's a song about that. They said it, you heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it reported in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight, who's lying up who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain to verify the facts and really looked into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight, who's lying or who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight, who's lying or who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. Oh, and thank you, Annie, for 19 roses. I really appreciate you so much. And thank you for the follow. anti-social media. You know, I was thinking of doing that one. I've been posting clips. I've been posting clips of that song. I was gonna do one other song first because there's a line in that song, in the song I just played, which says, it says, have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? And I actually have a whole song that answers that question, or hopefully leads you to the answer to that question. So let me play that one first. And then I'll play anti-social media, unless if we reach the live goal, I have a brand new song that I have never performed before that I will debut if we reach the live goal. And for the platforms that don't have the live goal, if I get a message showing that someone has taken advantage of one of the support me links, then I will also perform the song. If I see a notification of that. Okay, so let me do this song. And then, if you still want, I can do anti-social media. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, as the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. There are 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. Who knows what a super PAC is? It's pay to play, like their corporate donors wanted. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Thank you, Annie, for the follow. If I didn't say that already. And Abby, thank you for the follow and for the like. And I really appreciate all of you. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, follow. And if you would like to support me, I have a live goal. And if we achieve the live goal, I have a brand new song I've never performed. And I am prepared to debut that song for you if we meet the live goal. So Doodle has requested a song that I've actually been posting clips of this song recently. So some of you may have heard it if you joined me from some of my videos. If you've seen some of my videos. Again, this song may offend you, and if it does, then you're probably the person who needs to hear it the most. Well, the live goal is on the platform whose name sounds like a clock. It's a swan, I believe. It's a swan, which is worth 699 coins, I believe, where a coin is the equivalent of a penny. Oh, and those of you on that platform, by the way, if you want to recharge your coins, I was told to tell you that if you recharge on the website, it's like tiktok.com/coins, you get a 25% discount as opposed to if you recharge in the app. So that's a tip for all of you. So anyway, so this song, I have to admit, on at least that one platform, they don't like saying certain explicit words. And this song has one of those. So I have to sing a sound-alike word. This is the usual disclaimer. And you'll know which word it is because it's in the second line of the song. And it rhymes with Twitter. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting, Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insult to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate. Anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. No creation of unlimited dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. I'm so glad you like it. And how do I remember all of this? Well, actually, I sing these songs a lot, but actually I probably should not admit this, but I usually, for most of my songs, I have them written down with the words and the chords, and I pull it up on my screen just in case I forget. And that doesn't always help because sometimes I forget, and then I forget where I'm looking at the wrong place. And also, like I have the song, when I write the song, so I put the words in, and then I come up with the chords usually. And I put the chords, in the first verse, and I put them in the chorus, and then I don't bother putting them in the second verse or the second chorus because I did that just to write the song so I wouldn't forget. So when I look at my cheat sheet, I don't have the chords in the second verse. So if I'm singing the second verse and I forget the chords, I have to look at the first verse. But at least it's there as a safety net. But that song I play. Well, you know what? There's songs. Oh, thank you so for the rose. I really appreciate you. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever it's called on whatever platform. And if you want to support me, that's totally awesome. There's should be a support me link for most of you right in front of you. Or it says show me some love, or it says support me, or leave me a tip or something. And on the platform that sounds like a clock, there's that little pink box at the bottom of your screen. And I have a live goal over there. And if we meet the live goal, I will perform a brand new song that I have never performed. I did post a clip of the first verse of that song. So if you want to hear the whole thing. So we've done 3 of these kind of message songs. You know what I'm going to do? This song's maybe, well, I'm going to do a mental health song. I don't do this one enough. It's hard to introduce this song. You know, I feel like it needs an introduction, but I guess it's better to just play the song. This is another one I don't even think I have the cheat sheet for this one. No, I don't even have to, so I'm kind of, I gotta make sure I remember this one. You called me stupid. You called me lazy. You called me selfish. You betrayed me. Now every day I carry around the pain, but it hurts me more to hold on to the blame. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Can't shake this feeling. I should be perfect. I can be brilliant, or else be worthless. It always feels like I did something wrong, but I've been way too angry, far too long. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. You hurt me more than you could know, but that all happened long ago. And now it's up to me to stand on my 2 feet. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. I pronounce that right? How are you today? So I'm Seth, I'm a songwriter. I keep forgetting to introduce myself for those just joining. I'm Seth, I'm a songwriter. Hi Kate, how are you? If you're enjoying my live, and thank you Kylie for sharing. Please like, share, and follow, and subscribe, whatever it's called, on whichever platform you're on. I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays at 9 New York time. I play songs usually. I try to go for an hour. I don't always make it because I have chronic fatigue from long COVID, which sometimes prevents me from doing an hour's worth of songs. And you can stream and download my songs from my website, SethHilaryJackson.com. For some of you, you can see a live goal. If you want to support me, that'd be totally awesome. And if we achieve the live goal, I have a brand new song that I have never performed. And I am prepared to play it for you. If you want to hear it, just contribute to the live goal, and it will be dedicated to you. I should say, I did post a clip of the song. I posted the first verse. It's kind of an inspirational song. It's kind of sad, but it's inspirational. Somebody told me, so I did play it. Nobody has heard it except for my. I have a group of songwriters that I play. We share our songs and we give each other feedback. And one of them told me it sounds like, this is an artist I was not aware of before, but I don't know if you know Lauren Daigle. She said that this would be a song that somebody like Lauren Daigle would do. So if you're enjoying the live, please like, share, follow, and again, if you want to support me, that's totally awesome. And did I just mention this? Well, I'm going to mention it again. My songs are available on my website for streaming and download. And the downloads are name your price starting at free. I also have artist merch on my website, SethHilaryJackson.com. And you don't even have to remember it because there's a link in my profile. It takes you there and to all my other links. So let's see. Let's see, how many more songs can we do? Not so many, because of my fatigue. I probably should stop. The problem with this chronic fatigue is there's something called post-exertional malaise, where if you exert beyond the threshold of your body, like you get what's called a crash, and the symptoms just get worse and worse, and it can last for days, weeks, or months, or longer. And I don't know. You don't know that you've exceeded the threshold until it's too late. And I'm starting to feel fatigued, so I may have already exceeded it. I hope not. But I want this live to go an hour. I had technical difficulties when I first began. So we stopped, and restarted because I started the live and nobody could hear me. And the app was saying my audio device was not available, so I closed down the live, I closed down the app, I started the app again, and it still showed the audio device not available, so what's wrong? I clicked on the audio mixer button, and I couldn't see what the problem is. Then I finally figured out, maybe it has the wrong device. I should reselect it. I thought I had the device selected, but then I selected it and that solved the problem. But that took like 15 minutes to figure out. What if I do a mellow song? I really want to stay live for another 10 minutes, even if I oh no, my live is disconnected. What do you mean live disconnected? Hello, am I still connected? I got a notice saying my live was disconnected, but it looks like I'm connected again. That's the second time this has happened this evening. That's not a good development. And thank you everybody who's tapping your screen and liking the live. We're up to how many likes do we have? So why does it not show anymore? Why does the message roll off the screen? The message rolled off the screen and I don't know how to get it back. It just disappeared. Now it says 4K, but there was another number which is a little more precise. Oh, there it is. Yes, 4,092 likes. And we want to get to 5,000. So everybody, thank you so much, Lil. I really appreciate you for sharing that. And please, if you're enjoying my life, don't forget to comment also. I keep saying like, share, follow, but also comment. Comments are good. And if you say something nice, I may even pin your comment, at least on the platform where I'm able to do that, which is the one whose name sounds like a clock. I can pin comments. I can also pin comments on one other platform. The platform whose name sounds like applause. I can also pin comments there. So say something nice. Okay, so you know what? I really want to keep playing songs. I got this fatigue problem, so I'll just play something laid back. And this song, some of you know, I've mentioned this before. I refer to it sometimes as the shower song, which really doesn't tell you anything about the song itself, because the song has nothing to do with the shower. It's a very romantic song, actually. But the true story is, I actually wrote it in the shower. You know, I was sitting in the shower, or standing in the shower. And you know how your mind wanders when you're in the shower? At least mine does. And I just started thinking, I don't know, I just started singing to myself. And I found myself singing this old song from my childhood that was a hit song. And, you know, I had just written a song the day before. And the song I had written the day before was one of those political songs, which I don't play that one enough. This song will definitely offend some people. Maybe I should play that one. But you know, the song had a lot of words in it. And I was noticing that the song I was singing in my head was just so simple. And I thought, I want to write the simplest song I can. I'm going to just try to write the simplest song. I just wrote a song that had a lot of words. I'm now going to write the simplest song that I can. And by the time I was finished with the shower and dressed, I had all the words. And the next morning, first thing, I went down to the studio and I picked up my guitar and the music just came right away. So I'm going to sing this song for you now, and I hope you like it. Oh, we're almost at 5. We just hit 5,000 likes. Thank you so much, everybody who's tapping your screen. I really appreciate you all so much. And this song is for you. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new. Same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only 3 that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Thank you so much, Lil, and as promised, I am going to pin your comment. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. And I have a live goal. If you want to support me, that'd be totally awesome. And as I said, if we do achieve the live goal, I will perform a song that I have never played before. It's brand new. And I'm kind of at the limit of my songs for tonight, actually. I'm tempted to do one more. I don't know if it's good for my health to do one more. But I don't know if it's good for your health either, because this is the song I'm thinking of doing will probably offend some people. You know, like I said, I've written a whole bunch of songs on like the divisive media that's tearing our country apart, the misinformation out there, and how people are fooled into voting for things that they probably don't even realize they're voting for. So I don't know. I've only done this song a couple of times. Should I dare do this song? This will definitely offend some people. Eddie! Oh, you know what? I was going to do one more song, and I have been waiting for you. I have been holding back on Dumb and Famous, just in case Eddie came, and he's here. And I really would have been looking forward to doing this song again. I wrote this song, Eddie and I wrote this song together, and we got another guy involved in the song named Bo Hazard. I'm so glad, Eddie, and I'm always glad to see you here. So I am going to play this song that Eddie and I wrote together along with this guy, Bo Hazard. So, all right. I have a song called Dumb and Dumber, which I've been posting clips of that song too recently. And just after I released that, and I don't know if the two things are connected, but shortly after I released Dumb and Dumber as a single, I got an email from Eddie with this idea for a song called Dumb and Famous. So he's like, I don't know if this idea is any good. And I was like, that's an interesting idea. And it took me like a week to figure out what to do with it. And then by the time I did something, Eddie had already had his version, but we ended up combining two versions. And I really like this song now. So, Eddie, let's see if I can remember how this goes. Because I haven't played this too. She looked at me and said, "You ain't the sharpest in the shed." Told me that I won't amount to spit. When she walked out the door, she made her bed. She's gonna eat those words, count on it. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd clapping along like it's contagious. With my name on the marquee, she can't think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. You know it may be true, I didn't do real great in school, but my low grades didn't mean I failed. I had other things I needed to do, like studying my picking and my scales. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd dancing along like it's contagious. With my name on the marquee, she can think of me as the one who's dumb and start to think which one of us is dumb. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd singing along like it's contagious. With my name on the marquee, she can't think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. With my name on the marquee, she can't think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. All right. So I actually sang an important word. I sang it wrong. I said she might start to think which one of us is dumb, but it's actually she might start to see which one of us is dumb. Thank you so much, Lil. I really appreciate you. I'm going to comment. I'm going to pin that comment. So I'm so glad I got to play this for you, Eddie. I've been looking forward to playing it for you, actually. But because of my chronic fatigue, I hope I haven't already overdone it, because there's this thing I've mentioned several times called post-exertional malaise, which I desperately want to avoid. So I hope I didn't overdo it. The temptation was too great to play another song. So but that's my last song for the night. I can maybe still hang around for a few minutes and chat. So if anybody has any questions, thank you so much, Presley. I pin your comment. Oh wait, let's see. Okay, now I can pin your comment. And I love to encourage comments. It also, comments are good because it tells the algorithm, as well as, likes, shares, and on, at least on the platform where you can gift. Those things all tell the algorithm to send more people. So those things are all good. Likes, shares, comments, gifts. And if you say something nice, your comment could end up being pinned, at least on the platforms where I have the ability to do that. So, that song, I really like that song, Eddie. As I said, it's really fun to sing. Even though I can't say it's really autobiographical, because the singer in the song didn't do so good in school, but I was actually a really good student. But still, I like this song, so... We're allowed to break character if we want. Artistic freedom. So, how's everybody doing tonight anyway? All right. Well, maybe it's just time to end. I started late. I usually do songs from 9 to 10, but I had some technical difficulties, so we didn't get started till 9:15. So I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, 9 to 10 New York time. I usually try to do songs for an hour between 9 and 10. And then, thanks, man. It was fun. I really liked that song. I'm going to keep playing it. That was the only country song I've done all night, actually, now that I think about it. So, I hope I'll see you again. Again, I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays from 9 to 10 New York time. I try to do songs for an hour, then I try to hang around and chat for a little bit. We started late tonight because I had technical difficulties. Oh, hey, Sierra. Well, hey, Kent. So, Well, it's always fun. I love performing my songs for you. Unfortunately, I have this fatigue thing ever since I got COVID 2 years ago. I've never recovered. I never go anywhere anymore. Actually, last night, I went out and socialized for the first time in 2 years. Well, actually, it's really kind of the second time because I did visit my daughter over the holidays for one day. I spent one day, and I spent most of my time lying on her couch. But I have some relatives like in the city, and I'm right outside the New York City. So we met for dinner. I slept in the car, or I don't actually fall asleep. I napped in the car on the way there, and I napped in the car on the way home, and I was okay to have dinner. That would be totally awesome, Kent. Anybody who wants to donate, I would totally appreciate. That. Thank you, Waylon, and thank you, Sierra. And my dream, besides I have two dual dreams. One is that I just want my music to make the world even a tiny bit better. So if it improves somebody's life in any way, then I feel like I've achieved that goal. The more that happens, the more I've achieved. And of course, the other goal is to make a living. So donations are definitely appreciated. We went to this, Mexican restaurant. Or at least a Latin American restaurant. I guess it's Mexican. They had tapas. Tapas. So when we were living in California, we found this tapas place in Old Town Pasadena. It's been there. And my wife and I, we didn't go there too often, but we went there several times. We loved that place. So when my cousin told us, she was going to book at this tapas place, we were pretty excited. It turned out it wasn't really a tapas place. It was a Mexican restaurant that had tapas among many other things. They had not as many as that other restaurant we used to go to, but I just ordered 3 of them. And that was more than enough. And I forgot to leave room for dessert. So I still have a live goal on TikTok. And if you would like to support me with the live goal, that would be totally awesome. Or just click that pink box at the bottom of your screen. And, I was gonna, I have a brand new song that I've never performed, and I was gonna perform it if we met the live goal. But now I don't know if I can play any more songs because of my fatigue. But I would still love to meet the live goal. The platform tells me, it suggests the live goal for me. It tells you it's, so I followed the suggestion. It seemed like an ambitious live goal today. It was a bigger one than usual, but I thought, well, the algorithm figures these things out. What it thinks is the best thing for me to choose. So I thought I'll just take the algorithm's word for it and choose the one that they suggested for me. So I did. I think it's a swan. I'm not sure I've ever received a swan before. I think I may have gotten one once. I would love to get a swan. And then we will have met the goal. It always feels good to meet the goal. Oh, and thank you, Evie, for sharing the live with 5 friends. And don't forget to follow or subscribe or whatever it's called on the platform you're on if you're enjoying my live. And I should introduce myself for those just joining. I'm Seth. I'm a songwriter. I have been sharing original songs now, just hanging around to chat for a few minutes because I hate ending my lives. I'd like to hang around and chat with you. let's see. What can I talk about? If you have any questions, non-troll questions, please feel free to ask away. I might as well pin Waylon's comment and Sierra's comment if there's time. I know they're not specifically about my music, but people coming by will see the comment and maybe they'll stop in. Now I'm looking in my camera and I see like there's this rectangular thing just above my head. I wish I could get rid of that. It's a light switch. You can't tell what it is. It's just like this rectangle over my head. Oh, now so you have this AI-driven camera that's following me around. I wish I could position this in a way that this light switch wasn't just like right over my head. Does it look weird to have that light switch right over my head? And now I have my, I bought this cool light. You can see it changing colors. I positioned it so you can actually see the light now. Oh, my camera just went rogue on me. Oh, you know what? I'll bet so this camera has this ability to respond to gestures, and I may have inadvertently gestured. I'm not sure. Let me see if I have the gesture controls on. More. Gesture control. Ah! So I'm turning gesture control off now. So maybe that's why the camera went rogue on me. That's happened a few times lately. It's weird. So, this AI tracking, and then suddenly the camera's pointing out into, up at the ceiling. Oh, we're almost at 10,000 likes. Wow. Let's see if we can make 10,000. I'll see if I can. I don't know how long that'll take. I really got to lie down pretty soon. We only need about 500 more likes to get to 10,000. That would be totally awesome. Oh, wait. So now Waylon's comment is unpinned now. You get a minute. It stays up for a minute. Oh, wait. I meant to pin Sierra's comment. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to stay at least another minute while that comment is pinned. It stays up for a minute. And we're up to 9,700, almost 9,800 likes. Thank you so much, everybody who's tapping the screen. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love, everybody. And I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays. Did I say that already? Well, I'm saying it again. I do it Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I may shake up the schedule at some point. I don't know. I guess they say it's good to have a regular schedule, but sometimes I'm curious to see what would happen if we made it, 10,000 likes. Thank you all. I really appreciate all of you so much. You're so amazing. Thank you, everybody who's tapping the screen. So, and I do original songs. I do occasionally. I can be talked into doing a Grateful Dead song. I know. Thank you so much, Sierra. I really appreciate you. But, I know. It's just so much fun to hang out with y'all. And I really appreciate all the likes and the shares and the comments. You are the best, Evie. And I'm pinning your comment because you are the best. All of you are the best. I don't want to make, just because Evie's the best doesn't mean the rest of you here aren't also the best. You're all the best. All of you are the best. I really appreciate all of you so much. Still hoping to get that swan. I got just a minute or so left before I end. It would be so great to achieve the live goal. I'll tell you what, if I achieve the live goal today, well, is that a good idea? To promise to play the brand new song next time? But then if you help me achieve the live goal and I play the brand new song, you may not be here when I play it. I actually have 2 brand new songs now. I just finished another one today. I barely know how it goes. So it's really weird because other than my country songs, I noticed I don't have too many sad songs. I have a lot of love songs, a lot of happy songs. I don't have too many sad songs that are not country songs. I mean, I have what I call troubled love songs, but they're not all sad. They're, some of them are, like there's Unrequited Love and there's, whatever. But the 2 songs I just wrote, it's not because I'm feeling sad, therefore I'm writing sad songs. It's not that. It's just that, well, actually, one of them started out trying to encourage myself. I was kind of feeling down. So I wrote the song to lift myself up. But then the other song is I just came up with the song title. A lot of songs are written, you start with a title and then you write what it's, and it just turned out to be sad. So my last 2 songs that I wrote are kind of sad. Well, the one I finished today is just sad. The one I finished the other day is sad but hopeful, and it's actually inspirational and uplifting. And that's the one that I want to play for you if we achieve the live goal. I'm really looking for it. I did post a clip of this song, so you can hear, if you check out my videos, there is a clip of me playing just the first verse. I had just finished the song, and I was just trying to learn it, and I decided to record myself playing it while I was learning it. So there is a video clip of me doing the first verse of that brand new song. So you can go to my videos and check that out. And I might as well pin yay. Why not? As long as we can pin yay, we'll pin yay. I think yay counts as a nice comment. And I like to pin nice comments that people make. So that comment will stay pinned for another 40 seconds, and then maybe I'll end the live after the comment unpins, unless there's another comment for me to pin. Then I'll pin that one and stay live another minute. Weasel. But Weasel joined but left. But now, Emmanuel joined. Hi, Emmanuel, how are you? And now, Aruna has joined. Okay, so I guess it's time. The time has come. Ayla or Isla, welcome. Is it Ayla or Isla? Okay, well, everybody, thank you all for being here. I hope to see you next time, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, 9 o'clock New York time for about an hour. And then if I can, I'll jump in for an unscheduled live now and then. And those are usually going to be less than an hour, maybe just 1 or 2 songs or whatever. So thank you all for being here.